So we're very much on the way now.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pull it. And this is Lewandowski. And that could well leave a mark. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Opts for safety.
Zanetti.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Zanetti. Back where it came from. And that has been slung wide. Passing nice and neat. Now this could be a chance. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. They get a throw in. Quarter of an hour played. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Osimhen. And he's had it nicked away. Lizarazu is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Selangor have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Portugal still without a single shot on target. And here's Del Piero. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
And it's Rijkaard. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now there's and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Guardiola. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Rijkaard to Guardiola for Marlon. And here's Zanetti. Ronaldinho could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a shot, and this is Okazaki. Great chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Lewandowski, Ronaldinho. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. Opts to... Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Tar. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's played through for him. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Robertson had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vermaelen. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's made its way to him. Lizarazu with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all needs to change it.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. And the chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Spread out to the left. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Pullet receives it in a wide position.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, perfectly measured that. Baresi. Selangor are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
That has been cut short. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wan-Bissaka.
Selangor definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And here's Van Basten. Oh, good ball! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good read, needed to be. And here's Osimhen. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pings in, he leaps for it! Harmlessly behind.
Selangor certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There could be trouble here. And he's intervened well there. Robertson. Oh, good-looking ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Here's Van Basten.
Number 15, Gerard.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Van Basten!
Substitution in progress.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Hazard. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Ronaldinho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
1 minute at a time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that was vital. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drives it in. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
In towards the back, getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Portugal are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's superb. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's been caught now, and he shoots! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Pass somewhat off target. Turan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out towards the right wing. Lahm plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Azar. And this is Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Van Basten. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Botafogo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Osimhen. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Guardiola. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. Okazaki! No, just not quite. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Robertson. Osimhen. Backward it goes. He's in a good position here. Caught offside that time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Seedorf. Big chance! That has not gone well. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. It's neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Portugal get the ball rolling for the second period. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Hazard powering forward here. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hazard. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Zanetti. Robertson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 61,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Paulette. Decent chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Hazard. Number 8, Seydor.
Portugal perhaps
Coming
contemplating their next change here.
Number 30, Messi. Pele. Number 15, Edmilson.
Now it's Pele.
Substitutions taking place.
Space for him to turn and look. Looking to play him in. And he's gone looking for safety. Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for the run. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Pull it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Robertson. So, what can they make of this? Tar. And it's Robertson. Robertson scooting forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Rummenigge. Number 6, Vieira. Coming on the field. Number 11.
Now it's Bellingham.
Bale. Vinicius
Silvestre.
Junior.
Nice looking ball.
Substitution in progress.
Rashford. He's dealt with that really well. Pull it. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? Messi. Pullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rashford. Chance here to counter. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Zanetti. Zanetti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ed Nielsen.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Brilliantly cut out. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! And that is as far as it goes. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played out wide. And it's Messi. Tries a deft little ball. That's the keeper's ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Yamal. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Pings it across.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. It's a throw-in. And it's Pedri. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Corner number 2 then. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Big chance! Rijkaard can get it clear. He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Balde clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Zanetti, he's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Osimhen! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Kubasi. Still goalless. And Kubasi. Portugal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Okazaki.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pedri. And it's Deco. That's destined for the flank. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That has been slung wide. Pedri. And it's De Jong. To Messi. Over to the right flank. Foot in. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Out towards the flank. Drives it in. It's rising! It's fallen kindly here. And it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pau Kubasi going forward. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Osimhen. Osimhen proves just a little bit too strong. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a simple one for the keeper. Balde. And it's Deco. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Deco. And Balde. De Jong. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard. So, what can they make of this? Played into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's played in, and the keeper beats it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Jong. Portugal needing a change of fortune here. And here's Deco. Knocks it into space. Messi. Stam tries to clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a good ball out wide. And back to the keeper they go.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Osimhen. And this is Okazaki. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Messi. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Ferran, towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 45.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 15. Okazaki. Número 13.
And it's Robertson. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he spark a counter here? Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Valde. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Robertson. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Great vision. Incoming delivery. Oh, greatly! Oh, it rattles the bar. Valde can clear it away. Portugal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. De Jong. Now Neymar. Cruyff. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Goes looking wide, hangs one in. And that has been knocked clear.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Van Basten. He's in a great position here. And the shot! There's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The job is done. They have the point they needed.